Hey guys, probably the most important rule to remember when working with face charts is that there are no rules. You don't have to shade and contour the skin. You don't have to make it look incredibly realistic. You don't even have to use makeup if you don't want to. It's all up to you. But still, there are a lot of questions that I receive on working with face charts, how to create certain specific effects. One of them is skin. Another one is lashes. We'll get to that in another video. So let's talk about how to color and contour the skin on a face chart using powder products, which are probably the easiest thing to use, especially if you're a beginner. They're also the easiest to clean up and most forgiving should you make a horrible mistake. Now, face charts can be used to create any skin tone that you like, from dark to light and everything in between. When it comes to how it's done, every artist has their own preferred method that they like to use. Some artists will color the entire face, others bring the edge of the makeup inside the face outline, and some just concentrate the color around the eyes and the chin. Even still, some artists omit coloring the skin altogether and just place the blush and bronzer where it would naturally go on. Working with powder products is actually pretty easy. They tend to blend well. They come in a variety of colors. They just deposit color a little bit differently than on actual natural human skin. I find that using a smaller, stiffer brush than what I would normally use on a face tends to be the way to go. For example, your favorite lay down eyeshadow brush that you use on skin may become your favorite contour and blush brush on a face chart. Again, though, it's really important to experiment. Let's start with a demo so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about though. I've got a blank face chart here and I'm going to start coloring the skin using a very light face powder. Remember, the paper is white, so even the lightest powder will show up. I start to buff the product into the paper using short circular motions with varying pressure. Lighter on the edges where you want it to fade, and heavier in the center where you want it more intense. You don't want to sweep or pat the product onto the page. You want to rub it in with the brush. Next, using a smaller brush and the same powder, I'm going to deepen the color around the contour areas where the face would have more natural shadow. This helps to create a 3D effect. Next, using even a smaller detail eyeshadow brush, I'm swirling a taupe gray eyeshadow into just the areas of the face where you'd see stronger shadows. I normally wouldn't contour the eye with these products because I'm going to be using eyeshadow later on, typically. I don't want anything to muddy up the design, but for this purpose, I'm just showing you how I make skin, so I'm going to shade around the lids. If you'd like to, don't forget the ears and the neck as well. And don't worry about getting product outside the face lines or in the eyeball area because you can easily rub the powder away using an eraser. I tend to favor the kneaded gray rubber erasers. They can be molded to just about any shape and they lift the powder really well without damaging the paper at all. And that's pretty much it. By simply experimenting with different colors and brush sizes, you can create just about any type of feature that you want. You can make the face appear more round, more narrow, higher cheekbones, more recessed eyes or prominent brow, bigger nose, smaller nose, whatever it is that you want. You can manipulate with shadow to create the effect. All right, guys, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, please leave them in the comment section of this video. I will do my best to get back to you. And remember to check out the face chart on thefacechart.com. Also, follow the face chart on Instagram at thefacechartofficial, or alternatively on Twitter and Facebook at simply thefacechart.